What up? What's popping? What's happening? Welcome to the latest, the greatest edition of the Talk of the Town Unfiltered podcast. Of course, you know me, Showtime, Mr. Talk of the Town. And not only is this the latest and greatest edition, this is actually the 40th episode of Talk of the Town Unfiltered. Episode 40.
We over the hill.
10 more episodes will be the same age as RG. My goodness. Jeez, Louise. We are getting up there, man. What's popping, y'all?
What's popping?
Wait a minute. Why is RG at the bottom? I don't like that. RG is a top. She don't need to be at the bottom. Let me fix that.
I'm a topper.
Yeah, she's a top. Let me fix that real quick. I don't know. Green, did you do what I asked you to do, Green? Did you? Green probably didn't do.
Yeah.
He didn't. He didn't do what I asked him to do. That's why
I did.
You couldn't have possibly.
Yes, I did.
You didn't.
No,
you didn't do.
Your computer keeps goddamn messing up. And don't put it on
you
me.
didn't. You didn't do what I asked you to do. So
you didn't pay your bill, and now you do.
What does that have to do with me being on the bottom? His bill.
Exactly. Everyone knows RG likes to be.
His bill, not my bill. He didn't pay his bill.
Everyone knows that RG likes to be on the top.
Of course, everybody knows that. Who doesn't know I like to be on top?
Okay, so now we have to deal with me and Green being side by side, which I never.
And I'm on the bottom, and you guys on top of me.
Oh my god!
What does that send to the audience?
This is not the way that I want it at all. But anyway,
Green loves being on top of me.
I'm sure. Yes, I do. Don't start on rumors.
All right, so we'll try to see if we can function with me and Green being side by side and RG being on the bottom tonight. So RG, we'll still start with you. How was your week? How's everything going? How you been? What you doing?
Busy, just busy.
Y'all got y'all got y'all matching hats on. Both of y'all got matching.
Yeah, this is my red lips. This red hat is my thing. I've been doing it for years.
Right.
So I'm gonna need him to change the color of his hat.
Yeah, he didn't wear his lipstick today.
Switch it right now.
Yeah, he didn't.
Like he's trying to match me.
Right.
He knows I always wear red.
We got him in black, baby.
What is it? What type of hat is that? Hats? What type of hat is that?
That's an AJ tree removal.
Oh yeah, this that custom. This that new. It's that fire.
Okay. Good branding. Good branding.
Okay. All right. So RG, how are you? How you didn't tell me how you were?
I'm well. Hey y'all. Gang. Happy hump day. Happy Oochie Coochie day. Glad to be here. We're on and off. Don't know when we're gonna be here and not.
So catch us when you can. This is what I tell people.
That's why y'all gonna be always tune in because you might just catch us.
You might just catch us. You never know, and then you might not. But most importantly, tune in and catch us when you can. That's really all you can do.
That's the most important thing.
That's most important. Like just keep watching
because we are not consistent, honey.
Nah, not at all. Consistency is for chumps. That's all I can say. Green is fresh off his vacation to Tulum, Mexico. How was that, sir?
Yeah.
No. I was in Puerto Rico.
He can't get a passport.
It was not niggas. Yes, I can. It was not niggas in Tulum. No.
It was Puerto Rico.
My Puerto Rican brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How was it?
I had a blast. With the
word on the street is that you had an escort that went with you. Is that true or false?
No, it's not true.
That's not true.
Did you go with a girl?
They lying on me. There were women there.
No, did you take a girl with you?
Yes. I was about to say no comment, but yeah. I had friends. I was with a group of friends.
You wouldn't because the women there are so beautiful, and I would think you wanted to venture.
And they fat as a motherfucker.
Right. So I can't believe you would take a woman there when all those beautiful women there. Like you didn't want to dibble and dabble in some of that. PR.
It was a double date. But I definitely might go back.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely might go back dolo. Well,
you definitely go back dolo.
Did you take your number one or your number two?
Dominican Republic is where you need to go.
One.
Because them girls are off the chain. Them girls
that is hell.
Do anything for $1.
There's a lot of prostitutes in the Dominican Republic, right?
That's where Dominican Republic's like that. PR is not like it's poor in Puerto Rico, but it's not like DR and like
Rio de Janeiro. DR. They do anything for cheap.
Right?
Cheap,
they're not out there selling ass in Puerto Rico. It ain't like that.
Did you take number one or number two?
One.
Your girl.
Actually, yeah, two.
Was two mad?
Been released from the team. Oh,
two has been released from the team.
Released.
Oh no!
Yes, she's been released.
What did two do?
Okay.
What did
major violation?
What did she do? What did she do? Give us the scoop, Green. Tell us what she did.
She disrespected a pimp. Like
she disrespected a pimp in public or in private. What happened?
Yes, in public. That's the thing.
Tell us the story. What happened?
Yes. Ran up on the pimp in public. Out with other, it was immediate termination. Immediate. I told her on the spot, you are fired for good.
You Donald Trump.
You're blocked from all. Yeah, you're. Oh no.
What was she upset about? Because you lied to her. You told her. What was she upset about?
I don't know. I don't. That's the whole thing. You know, I don't lie to none of them. I don't do that. That's why it was like, yo, you really, and that's on God. This is a true story. That's why I was like, yo, are you really violating me right now? Like, okay, all right, you're done. So,
does she care? Does she care? Did she?
I'm pretty sure she does.
Why? Why does she care that she's done with you?
Because she was in love with a nigga. What you think? Like, yeah.
So is this okay? So
honey, you saying what I think? I think she's cuckoo crazy for messing with you from the jump. That's what I think.
So let me ask. So it's number two. Is number two the one that we would see most frequently in your blurred out Instagram pictures?
That's the hand on the chest?
No.
Who's the hand on the chest?
That was you only can no. When you only number one, the way I do it, only number one gets any type of publicity.
Publicity.
Or if you have a three, they got to fight for the top spot. So so she never got that.
It's too much.
But she would get, I would go out with her in public. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because the picture that you posted of the Puerto Rico joint, she didn't look familiar. She looked a little different than the normal number one.
It was the same chick. Yeah.
She looked taller for one thing.
No, that's all right. You never seen her standing up like that.
Okay.
She tall. But so it was bad.
Oh, so he it's a post with the girl that he took?
Well, her face is blurred out, of course. He doesn't show her face.
There's no validation like that, no. But but the thing is, that's still.
Does she follow you on social media?
Come on, man. They can't do social media. No.
They can't
not
do
at the number one spot. No, sir.
What do you mean they can't do social media? They can't have social media?
No.
So when you met them, they didn't have social. When you met them,
they had it.
And then you told them they had to get rid of it.
Yeah. Yes. They don't got IG, but like that.
They're on Facebook.
Yeah, but that's
so. Do they watch this show?
That's very limited now.
Do they watch this show?
Sure. More than likely, yeah. They act like, of course, more than likely, yes.
So this sounds.
Ladies, let me tell you something.
Have a heart, RG. Have a heart with them.
Get out, ladies.
What would you tell them?
I'm trying to be a friend. Get out, okay? I'm telling you what I know now. Get out. Get out.
Okay, so
treat it like gold. That ain't gonna work.
Get out.
But they can't have Instagram, which is it's a form of control and abuse, actually. But
right, okay.
What do I know?
What do you know?
Right, I don't.
You're just married with kids.
I guess on Instagram we got the horror stories. Nah.
Okay.
It's poison.
It's poison, but it's
poison.
But it's not poison for you.
I don't have the power a woman has. No, it's not poison for me. I can't just snap my fingers. A girl can get on IG, send 20 DMs, and literally sleep with 20 men that day.
No, she cannot. It depends.
If she wants to, no woman's going to do that.
No, every woman is a looker to a man, and he's attracted to her. Every woman you're attracted to.
Okay, let's say
any woman that came in your DM you can sleep with.
Let's say a 6 or better. Okay,
no,
I'm not talking about
what I'm saying. You can't keep saying any woman can, because there's a lot of women.
Okay, any woman 5 and up.
Okay.
And 5 and up, she's sending out 20 DMs. 16 at least was. And if she 7, 8 or better.
So if you send them out, how many women would
if you can get any nigga, you send out 20 DMs, say, look, let's screw tonight.
Oh no, I know I can.
If you get one nigga to get one, I
know my capabilities. I'm saying you. If you sent 20 DMs,
has that power.
If you sent 20
DMs, 20,
if you sent 20 DMs to 20 women, how many will respond to you?
to even get a response. Right. That's the thing. A
No,
response would be a victory.
I don't think
I'm
he did
talking, a
on
woman can say,
Instagram.
let's have sex right now. That's a difference. It's a different level of power.
I said, if you were in their DMs, how many would respond to you?
To a request to have sex?
If you were just in women DMs, how many women would hit you back and entertain you?
I mean, it depends on the message. That's why I'm saying
she wants the stats, Green. She wants this. You're not giving her the stats.
It would depend on the message. Like
if the message said, hey, just hey.
You probably get a good 20% response. I would probably get a good 20% response. 25 tops. Yeah, that's tops.
Do you? And I'm going to get off of this because I feel like we've been talking about DJ Green too long. Do you go into women's DMs, Green? Right. Do you send messages to women's DMs, Green?
Nah, I work too much. Not really. Nah.
You work too much? What do you mean? You comment on Facebook and post on Facebook all the time. What are you talking about?
Right, but you mean like just getting in DMs like that? I mean, a girl DM me, I might like say, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" But like, a regular dude just be, well, you don't know, but dudes
have no clue.
Right? Like
I have no clue.
But like a lot of guys be just DMing, like they be shooting they shot like crazy. I don't got time for that shit.
Okay. All right. Well,
I am so glad I didn't have to experience dating in the social media
in this modern era. Oh,
right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm glad I hooked one before it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, but you better act right. You might go back out there. Don't let them see you to the streets. You're gonna be depressed as hell. Don't go back to the streets, girl. I'm telling you.
Speaking of the streets, COVID is still roaming around all over the streets.
Send me to the streets.
COVID is still rearing its ugly head all over the streets. So, RG, have you decided to get the vaccine?
Let's not discuss COVID no more, child. I'm tired of it.
I'm just wondering.
No, I have not decided. I'm not doing it this year. Maybe next year.
Okay, got it. Okay, just because I wanted you to know that I read another story about this one was about a mother.
I know you're not doing that to me.
This one was about a mother.
I'm gonna log off.
She's a mother of 4. She had 4 kids, and she said she was going to wait to get the vaccine. Her and her husband both ended up getting COVID. While she was on her deathbed, she called her family.
Why do we laugh at this? Stop, Showtime. Like, we're crazy and we laugh at this.
While she was on her deathbed, she called her family and made them promise her that they would get the vaccine.
Well, that's not bad.
And then she asked the doctor if she could get it. The doctor said...
We're wasting a shot on you, man.
You're wasting my time.
Put the word out to the fam.
Let everyone know that it's not going to happen. I'm not making this stuff up. I just read this right before we came on the air.
And I have to say again, why don't they keep the same energy?
I don't know.
Go down with it.
Have y'all heard of people who has been vaccinated and have gotten COVID and died?
Yes.
0.7% of deaths are non-vaccinated.
Right, but you have heard that you can die still with the being vaccinated.
I have heard
you can develop pneumonia or anything else can happen. So you still are not out the woods, right?
I have heard
less than 1%. Yes.
And you do know there's one that's behind Delta also, right?
Lambda, yes.
Right.
But they don't know much information about that one yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I'm just saying, don't be.
Well, I'm on lockdown. They don't have to lock down the city. I've locked myself down. I'm on lockdown again.
Okay, I just wanted to throw it out there.
Yeah,
I think about you because I don't want anything to happen where you
if it will not happen.
Okay,
but I would not. I know what not to do. I know what not to do. I will accept my faith because I will not.
You're not gonna ask.
I will not be one of those that ask that
because
question.
If we hear about it and something happens to you, we're going to laugh at you. We're
gonna say, "Look, dog. Look, let me pull you to the side. You think I can go ahead and get one of them shots, though?"
And if word gets back to us that you asked for that shot, we're gonna laugh. I just want you to know.
I'm next year, sometime probably in the summer. I'm going to look at you guys and see how it was for you guys, and then I'll think about it. But I'm just gonna lock myself back down and stay in.
You're waiting to see how people react. That's had it for like a year, basically.
Right? That's
okay.
You can't blame me for that.
What if the side effects don't happen until 2 years later, though? What if the side effects don't happen until 2 years later, though?
then I'm gonna be one of y'all. And
right.
whatever happens, I probably won't. I'm really leaning towards still not getting it. Like I know the media is trying to scare us, and you see it. They're in the hospital. All the hospital beds, all the ICU beds are taken, and
that's a fact.
most of them are unvaccinated. So I get it. But if I can still get that virus with the shot,
it's about preventing death.
You can't prevent death if you get pneumonia or anything else. You can't prevent death. It could happen. So it's either way. It's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. So I'll stay over this side.
But you're damned less.
Does your family, anyone in your family get it?
My mom and cousins and them. But like, none of us are vaccinated.
Kids, nobody did it.
Nobody.
But y'all standing together with it. That's what's up.
United we stand, divided we fall. We're tied in pantyhose,
two sizes small.
Rich girl, Omar, Ariane, DeMarco, and Aiden with awesome Lord until we in heaven.
My God. Okay, well, somebody said it's like a condom. Okay, Jade.
What's that mean? Oh, it protects you.
He's not wearing them.
Well, I did a lot of raw dog, so I don't know.
She doesn't believe in it, just like a condom.
Right. I don't wear them either, so that really don't work on me.
Right.
Condom, what's that?
When was the last time you even seen one of those?
Well, I don't need on a TV commercial, child. It's been years, honey.
All right, let's move on. We got stuff to talk about. So let's talk about. So a couple weeks ago, maybe I guess it's been months ago now, we talked about Falynn from Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Right.
I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, so forgive me.
I want you to pronounce it.
Guobadia.
I don't know.
Go big. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce the name. Well, anyway, congratulations on order for her, because her and her boyfriend, Jaylan Banks, today announced that they are expecting their first child together. Of course, Falynn explained that she wanted to wait until she was further along in the pregnancy to share the news. Now, of course, she had made headlines earlier this year after her very public divorce from her husband, Simon Guobadia. Falynn appeared, of course, on last season on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was real close friends with Portia, who is now in a relationship with Simon, engaged to Simon. Now, her Falynn's now ex-husband says that she was cheating all along. So now Simon and Portia, of course, have announced their engagement. And during that, Simon accused Falynn of cheating with Jaylan. And my question to you two is, how soon is too soon to get pregnant by somebody else? Like, the divorce is and not only that, like, do we think that she might have?
I think they said she confessed to cheating. She was cheating.
No, she didn't. She didn't confess. Dude said that's why he broke up with her. That's why he got with Portia, because she was cheating.
So she was cheating, right?
Because So two-part question. Does this give validity to Simon's claim? And like, how soon is too soon for her to be getting knocked up? Is this too soon for her to be getting knocked up?
I mean, he might have been smashing her for 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Was it too soon for Simon to get engaged before the divorce was finalized?
I think it was.
Was that so? They're both moving.
I definitely think so.
They're both doing tick for tack. It seems like, but
they're both sloppy.
The divorce is finalized, so she can do her.
No, but the thing is, she was doing her probably 2, 3.
But he was too.
How long they been married?
There was some videos of women exposing Simon even during Portia, so he's been playing as well.
What he didn't hook up with Portia until they separated, right?
Supposedly,
allegedly, right?
Allegedly, right. I'm thinking that the girl, like, how long was they married? Like 10. It's been a long time, right?
No, she's young. She was like 32.
I was less than 5
How long were they together?
I don't know. I don't know.
Shouldn't you, host of this show, know the facts of this?
I believe there are 3 hosts of the show, if I'm not mistaken. Last time I checked.
Well, I feel like she probably was kicking him for like a year, basically. So that's why she was comfortable getting pregnant as soon as she left.
Her and Jaylan.
I think it was. It's just toxicness all around the board. So I think
definitely.
I think it's okay for her to be pregnant. I think it's okay for him to sleep with her friend and marry her. I think all of this is right down the lines of being toxic. So if that's what the goal was, then they're on the right track.
They got married in June of 2019.
Oh,
they just newlywed.
Yeah, I thought it was much longer than that.
God damn.
They were just married.
God damn.
Just married. Yeah. And
well, I will say this: the boy, what's her name, Jaylan,
and so they divorced in 2021.
Correct.
Right, so he was probably knocking her off before they even got married. Like, who
well,
knows?
that the Jaylan guy is the guy that was supposed to be her assistant that was also living in the home with them.
Oh wow!
Stop playing.
Oh wow!
So isn't that Jaylan?
I guess
that's the one that he accused her of being with, right?
Yes,
Jaylan.
Correct. Yes.
And that's Jaylan. He was her personal assistant.
Living in their house.
That was living in the home.
Her personal assistant.
Her personal assistant.
See, this is the problem, right? This is the problem. Why would he let her have a male personal assistant? Like you niggas is crazy. Like why? What are you doing? Like, unless he was.
You can't have a male personal assistant.
Like
you can't have no male.
Hell no.
So if I own the business, I can't.
And living in my house. You got employee men. You said he lived in their house.
Right. I think he was on hard times. Right.
No, you couldn't find a woman to do that job.
He was on hard times.
Right. Thank you.
Right. Exactly.
Read my mind.
No, you don't do that. No,
living hard all the time.
Yeah.
And he was there to support her when Simon decided to take off and left the home.
So let me get this straight. So Jaylan's a broke young man. Simon's a multimillionaire.
And
dude ain't got no bread
Simon has taken him on trips with them on the family. He's gotten his first passport because of Simon.
Oh man,
this is red pill 101 right here. God almighty.
I rarely do I agree with DJ Green.
This is red pill 101.
Jeez, Louise, like how dumb can you be, Simon?
Right? Come on, man. Like I know
but
people say red pill.
If Simon is what, a millionaire? He's a millionaire, right?
Yeah.
If he's a millionaire, why would she even look at someone that needs to be my assistant and work for me? You wouldn't even think she would entertain a man like that
if she had sense. But money,
because she's with a millionaire. Like you are on private jets and yachts.
Money don't do it. Money alone will never satisfy a woman. That's just
just looking at the picture of her and Jaylan, they look
ugly as shit.
They look more like a couple. Like they look more suitable for each other. Like
than Simon and her.
Yeah. I mean, Jaylan is he's a nice looking, handsome guy. Like he's clean cut. Like he looks more like he's up to her speed.
Right.
Simon, on the other hand, he looks like he was just the money. Like he.
Right, and he knew that, and a lot of guys that get into the situation knowing they are, but men need to stop doing that because what
do you guys feel?
Don't buy no woman.
Why is Portia with him?
I think Portia bought that bread.
Similar.
Yeah, I think Portia bought that bread. Yeah, she bought that bread. Like I don't think it's no question about.
Why? Okay, let me ask this question. Let me throw this out here.
Throw it out there.
Hey, Portia, because I see you, Portia. It's okay. I got you. I got this. Let me ask this question. And y'all send this to Portia because I need to let her know I got her back. Okay. Got your back. Okay. You said that she's with him because of money, right? It's about that bread. That's what you said, right?
I said Portia's about that bread, yes.
Right.
He said
so why what woman is looking for a man without bread? Is that a thing? Do women look for men that are not well established and have financial security? Is that a thing that women go for? Because I myself is like Portia. I would not even entertain that type of man.
But I think Green,
so is it wrong that that's the type of man that she wants?
Green, you're frozen. We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Can y'all hear me?
I can see.
Yeah, all I need to do is talk. You and Portia are what we say a money girl. Money comes first, but money don't come first to all women. So
no, it doesn't come first. It's a part of the package. It doesn't have to come first.
Part of the package, but
you have to
is money the most important thing to you?
But I can't be attracted to you without money. That's just
you cannot. You're a money girl. You're a money girl. There's nothing wrong with being a money girl.
Hey, if you think it is, that's on you. But I'm just telling you what it is.
Thing You know what I'm saying? Every woman does want a man with money. Yes, you're correct. But
I'm not saying he got to have a pile of money in a money tree in the backyard. I'm saying he had his own place, his own car, and he's doing well for himself. When I come to it, then we're building together. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that?
Again, every woman wants a man with money, but
right.
like I said, it's an order of importance. Some women are going to put money last out of the 4 or 5 things. They're going to put looks and personality.
True.
And,
True.
What's the fucking third?
Oh man,
they're going to put those before
the red pill Bible. You forgot the red pill Bible. They're going to get you. They're going to get you. You forgot one of the scriptures.
But like every girl doesn't put it first. Some will put looks before even personality, you know what I'm saying? Now, granted, every woman wants looks, personality, money. They want all of it, but there's an order of importance to that woman.
Well, no, when you grow, you understand that that's impossible to have all of it, and you understand to go deeper. It's much deeper of what you need to look for than looks and like it's so much deeper. You got to go into like a motherfucker's soul. Like it's got to be beyond this. You got to reach his soul, but I can't reach your soul if you ain't got no money. Like that's just
some women will put looks and personality, and if his looks and personality are like out of this world, she'll deal with him
she'll deal with getting a black eye every night because he fine.
Right, you know what I mean? Not to say that's good, but some women will put looks and personality like money will be last on her thing. So if his looks and personality are that good to her, she will pick the guy making 25 grand a year over the millionaire.
Like, look at the girls you deal with. They're tolerating your bullshit. Like, blurring my face out. Like, I would rather you not post me than to blur me out. Like, you don't have to post me. It's good. Like, the shit that they tolerate with your red pill ass. So I can definitely understand how women accept things that they just shouldn't accept. I get it. I understand.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm gonna need you to unfreeze because I need you to I don't know what your facial expression.
Let me log out.
let Green log out like he was supposed to when I first asked him. Log all the way out and then log back in, please.
And not play log out.
Right, and pretend because he wants to be on the top of you. But
you want to be on the
top. So what I think about Portia is that I think like Greens, I definitely agree with a lot of what Greens. Oh, he's back already. He didn't do anything I asked him to do. So
he couldn't have.
He couldn't have. See what I mean?
You want me to do that all over again?
Completely log out, Negro. Like completely log out. The show is over. Completely log out type.
Remember when I said we've done this show 40 times?
I did it.
You didn't. Remember when I said we've done this show 40 times?
It's more like about 10, 15.
You would think that by now people would have the knowledge.
He raises my blood pressure, child.
He's like dealing with your grandparents. Like trying to teach your grandparents how to use the internet.
A phone or something,
like, good grief. Like log out, my nigga. Like log out. Log out means log out.
My nigga.
Please, Louise. And he's come back and it's still gonna be messed up. Watch. So anyway, I agree with what he was saying about Portia being about a money girl.
Is that wrong? I need yours.
No, I don't think that's wrong. I think that's personal preference. I don't think it's personal preference, but I think, like he said, I think she puts that like that's the first thing that she looks for. I don't think she cares about that. And I don't know what type of personality Simon has, and I don't want to judge a book by its cover. But he doesn't look like he's funny. He doesn't look like he.
So it doesn't. So you're saying when a woman is like putting bread first, now you've paid attention. When you're saying a woman,
before you even continue, I do want to say this because it came back to me. It's looks, money, status is what I forgot. Personality.
He checked the red pill Bible.
No. But I ran to the bathroom and it just hit me like status. Like some women will put status over everything.
So my thing is, you're saying that Portia, money tops everything. Like if you have money, I don't care what you look like. I don't care what your personality is. I don't care about anything else because you have money. Is that what you're saying?
No, hell no. Well, first of all,
no, I'm saying with Portia, Portia's situation only. I'm talking about Portia.
No, because I'm gonna say this. Portia has access to good-looking men with money. So honest, personality might be really good.
I'm saying the reason that she's with him. Are you saying you said she's a money girl? So I'm saying, are you saying that it like Showtime said he doesn't look like he's funny? He doesn't look like he has like a great personality. So does it not matter to her? And because she only cares that he has money.
Well, I'm gonna disagree
because I would think she would have to have some type of attraction and connection to him. Like
what I'm let me say what I was gonna say. I disagree with Showtime because Portia, she's been on TV for years. She's been around a lot of good-looking famous men, so she has had options, and maybe they didn't work out. But I know she's just a man because she's a good-looking woman. She's been approached by good-looking athletes, and they got way more money than him. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, and the dude is not good-looking at all, but he might have an amazing personality. And he got money. So she actually might be a personality girl. And then money might be second to her. And then status might even come lower when a lot of women put status ahead of everything. You know what I mean? I definitely don't think she is so
it wasn't, she wasn't attracted to come to her friend's house and seeing the big house and the pool and knowing that the friend was going on private jets and yachts and things. She didn't care about none of that. She said, when I met him, it's his personality I see. Is that what you're saying? When she came to her house, when his ex-wife invited Portia over for a pool party at their house, Portia was looking at his personality and not at that big mansion that she was invited to. Is that what you're saying?
She definitely liked the house, but what you're not understanding is Portia has access to several other millionaires. You get what I'm saying?
I don't think
he ain't the first. He's not the first rich nigga.
Green is delusional on.
So you don't think Portia? You don't think Portia has met other rich niggas?
Yes, but it's also a reason that Portia is not wiped up by other rich niggas. It's a reason. She was just with a guy. She was with a businessman out here. She has a child by him.
Mm-hmm.
They were engaged to be married.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and it didn't work out.
Right.
But what I'm saying is she's used to being around niggas with money. So the money, granted, the money is, she might be I don't think she's a complete money girl because she got with that nigga. She could get with a great looking man with money. You get what I'm saying? She didn't. That's what I'm saying.
Where are they located at? Where great looking
men with money?
I think Portia is a money girl because she came in the game married to a football player. Like she came in the game married to Cordell Stewart, correct? So she came in.
But he's in shape.
What?
I'm not saying she don't like money. I think money's number 2 on her shit.
I don't think. Okay, I don't think that Simon.
So she liked when Cordell was controlling her and wouldn't let her do anything, and she couldn't do nothing, and she had to be a housewife. She liked that. She didn't.
Cordell Stewart was rich too.
But we agree with that. We're saying money is first. That we agree with that.
You put money first for her.
Because it seems like every man that she's with, money is first.
Shit. She can do way better.
Like Cordell Stewart ain't a personality dude. Like he ain't.
I mean, and the rumors were that he was quote unquote gay.
Right.
Like,
let me tell you something.
On the down low.
I'm a personality nigga. Like I'm a pretty funny guy. Okay.
You are.
All right. Right. So I can recognize when other guys have personality. Like these ain't nobody. These guys ain't making these chicks laugh.
I've never heard this man talk. So if he just does an interview and he has no swag, I'm like, okay.
Cordell Stewart has no swag. Zilch.
Now, what it might be, if y'all both could be very correct, and she's a money girl, but with him, it's straight stability. She probably knows that she can do anything with him, and she can get away with it.
What does he get from her? Nowhere. What does he get from her?
He gets a consistent ass. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be some starfish sex. She's not gonna be going.
Some what? I'm sorry. Some what? What is that?
Starfish sex. You see how starfish just lays. You know what I mean? A starfish.
Why is that the sex that she will give him?
Because he's not attracted to him. Unless she is.
Do you understand how money can make you very attractive? Do you understand? Like money makes you very, very attractive to some women. Like fine, like real fine. Okay.
But she's been.
You blank out with amount of money. Like,
all you see is you blur out like my photo.
You see the word FINE. You fine.
All you see is
billionaire. You're not ugly. You can't be ugly. How are you ugly? You are fine.
Fine.
You and all that money. Beautiful.
It will make you do
you
something.
You and that one tooth and one strand of hair. Y'all are sexy.
But what if they got a lazy eye?
You still sexy. Is he a billionaire?
If it's a money girl, it comes first.
It comes first, right? You're gonna be fine. She doesn't care what you look like.
She also might see this as a long run move too. You know what I'm saying?
How old is Portia?
Like she might see. Yeah, she's 40 years old.
She had to be in her 40s.
I'm good.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a coin toss. Y'all could be right.
What?
I wouldn't be surprised if we see
That
Portia
money's
pregnant in
first
the
for
next
her.
year. I wouldn't be surprised if we see her pregnant in the next year. I'll say that.
Secure the bag.
I would say this year. She might be telling you this year.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised if Portia pops up pregnant.
I think they're definitely going to get married, but I don't know if he's the one for her.
Right. Yeah. It makes for a good story. All right. What else we got to talk about? Let's talk about LaMelo Ball. Everybody knows who LaMelo Ball is, correct? He is
the baby ball.
He's the baby ball, the baby of the Ball brothers. Well, he shared his thoughts on social media about athletes and education. During a recent interview, he expressed his views on athletes' relationships with going to school. He said basically that school is for suckers. He said, you want to go to the league, so school's not your priority. We're not tripping off of school. We're not dumb. We know how to learn. We don't need school, and school not even teaching you shit. What the F is school? He also came back and kind of switched it up a little bit. He came back and said, not all the way invested in their plan A, which is in my case, was the league. Now, if you want to be a doctor, you better go to school. So please don't be going to your mama's talking about, I don't want to go to school. What do you think about LaMelo's comments coming from the Ball family? What do you think about the comments that he made about athletes and young people going to school or not needing to go to school? Let's start with RG. Your son is in college. Your son is in, high school. And he plays sports. I'll take a bell. Thank you. I don't like you with the bell, by the way.
He's going to play college sports too, right?
Oh, I was about to hit the bell. I just,
right.
Yeah.
You get a bell.
Right.
What do you think, RG?
I just think he's just talking. He didn't put much thought in that comment at all. Mm-hmm. And I see that he came back and, tried to clean it up a little bit. So somebody got in his ear and told him, you can't be doing that. But hey, if that's what he thinks, it's just not in this household. But I'm sure a lot of kids were like, yeah, he said.
And that's why you have to,
fuck school, mom.
Right. You got to be careful what you say, especially when you come from money. Like the Ball family, they got money. Like you got to remember their dad was selling those sneakers for what, $1,000?
And he was very strict on them, extremely strict on them. You got a nerve.
Yeah, but you can't encourage other people that may not have the same athletic ability as you to say, oh, well, don't worry about going to school, because if you can't run a certain speed, you're not going to even come close to the NFL.
But it's how can you go get an education and tell somebody else they don't need one? You wouldn't got yours.
He dropped out of 11th grade and played overseas. Yeah, but he really didn't give a damn.
But he got his education. He went to school. You can get a GED at 11th and 12th or 12th grade.
Oh, he might have a GED for sure.
Are all the Ball brothers in the league except for him? Green?
He's in the league now too.
Okay, so all the Ball brothers are in the league right now.
Yeah, unless the middle one out there. Yeah.
Okay, so the dad's plan actually worked. But
yes, like I said, he did a great job raising them boys.
Right, but again, you can't tell people who who may not have the same athletic ability to not go to school. I think again, like RG said, somebody probably got in his ear and had him come back and rephrase that statement. But I think
let me ask this: what led to it?
It was in an interview. He was being interviewed by it wasn't GQ. I'm not sure who the interview was with, but they were asking him how he felt, and he went overseas to play professional ball in Lithuania during his junior year in high school. However, he ultimately came back to a prep school in Ohio to finish his senior year. After graduating from that school, he went back to Australia, and then he signed with the Charlotte Hornets.
So he's finished his education,
high school
but you are telling others to not get their education. You got yours, but you don't want me to get mine.
Right, which is crazy.
Yeah,
which is crazy because
he said that.
Yeah, so I think that family has, again, like Green said, done a great job of making it to the league. But at some point, you got to be careful about what you say because they are young kids that are like watching you at this point, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like if my kids watch him and they say, "Oh, I don't want to go to school," like, you know what I'm saying? Like if your son woke up tomorrow and said, "Well, LaMelo Ball said I don't got to go to school, Mom," like you can go upside his head.
Let's pack you up and send you over that way.
Right.
Hope they got room for you.
Did you get a contract in Lithuania? Like, what's going on? That's what I'm
saying.
Right. Yeah, he left for money. Like, I don't.
Yeah. So all right. So that's that. That was that story. What else we got? Let's talk about this story about Jody. What's her last name? Jody Turner Smith. Now y'all might not know her by name, but she was one of the stars of Queen and Slim. Y'all seen Queen and Slim?
No, I've heard of it.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah, the movie.
Yes. Oh, I love that movie.
It was a very great movie.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I said it was my favorite movie. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
The one of the stars is Jody Turner Smith. You don't know her by name, I'm sure, Green. But her husband is also an actor, and he's setting the record straight on their marriage. Of course, she made headlines earlier this year after her husband shared that she was the one who proposed in their relationship. She received a whole lot of criticism and a whole lot of backlash. And during a recent interview, he defended his wife's move by saying, "So I accidentally threw my wife under the bus because that story was told quickly and it didn't give the full context. The internet is racist and misogynist." DJ Green. He also continued by saying he gave the story saying they were in Nicaragua. Thank you.
Nicaragua.
He said, and yes, my wife did propose to me, and yes, I did say yes, but what I didn't say in the interview was there was a caveat, which is that I'm still an old school guy, and this is a yes, but you have to give me the opportunity to do it too. He said she has a biological father and a stepdad who are the men who raised her. You have to give me the opportunity to ask both of those men for your hand in marriage, and then I would like the opportunity to re-propose to you. Mm-hmm. He also says that he says I think it's like a golden cage, the concept of the strong black woman. I wish for my wife that she would not have to rise above with such amazing strength and grace above the ugliness that people throw at her on a day-to-day basis. I'm impressed with her, with all that she does, but I wish that that would not be the armor that she has put on everyone, and just to be a native, just to navigate being alive. He also said, I'm behind the curve. I'm figuring everything out. And not to mention, I'll just say this, just for context, they are an interracial couple. She's black and he is Caucasian. Are we entering a world where it is now becoming okay, and we see this on social media a lot, is it now becoming okay or the status quo for women to propose to men? RG, we will start with you, ma'am.
It is a time to do whatever the hell you want. Everybody is doing what the hell they want. It's no more rules. All the rules are gone. So if you want to drop to your knee and propose, do it. If you want to wear a dress and your man, do it. If you are a girl and you want to be a man, do it. Like, you do whatever you want. Like, you can hump a horse, a dog, like anything goes now.
I think that's illegal.
So
that's illegal.
I think it's everything. You can just legal. Do everything. Just do it behind closed doors. Don't tell nobody. Everything goes. So if that's the new thing that's going on and y'all want to strip that away from a man, just like a woman, waits to be asked and have the wedding, some men think about how I want to do it, and they want to do something extravagant, and they want, the family be there. And I had a cousin who had a helicopter, and they had a helicopter ride, and then on top of the rooftop, and then the whole family was out there. Some men are into things like that. So if you want to strip that away from him, then by all means drop to your knee and do it. But you got to know your man, because just like this man, he wanted to be the one. He wanted the traditional way of asking your father and going to the family and having everybody. You don't want to take that away from them. That's their thing. And the wedding is our thing after they do their thing.
Mm-hmm. So RG, let me ask you this. If your daughter came to you and said, "Mom, I'm thinking about proposing to John, and I want to get down on one knee and ask him to marry me," what advice would you give her?
If that's what you want to do, baby girl. And if she said, "Would you?" I would say no.
So you wouldn't oppose.
You do what you want to do. Who am I to tell you what? You got to live with that. I'm gonna sleep good. I didn't drop to my knee and propose to nobody. So who am I to tell somebody not to do what you want to do? That's your humiliation and embarrassment and social media memes. That's on you in your life.
Now, let me say this. Maybe if you did propose, maybe then you wouldn't have lost your engagement ring. Maybe.
Right.
Food for thought. I'm just saying, maybe if you would have maybe given him an engagement ring, then you wouldn't have to have the responsibility of.
She would have valued it more.
I'm not doing that. Like, it's just some things. If I let him be a man in all other ways, I'm gonna let him be a man in that way, and that's the things that in my makeup. I leave that to the men. That's what the man do. That's his thing. Because if I propose, what is he gonna plan the wedding? Is that what he do now? Is he go out with his guys and do I look good in this suit? Should I do this suit? And like, like am I gonna really bitch him down like all the way down?
Right, like he's a groom.
He's gonna have a bride. Do he get a bridal shower? Because
like where do you draw the line? Like really, where do you draw the line? Like if my daughter came to me and said that she was going to propose to a man, I would tell her she was making a damn fool of herself.
Why would you now? Why would you say she's making a damn fool of herself? Showtime.
Because it's foolish. It's foolish behavior.
Why? Why is it foolish behavior?
Because again, there has to be something left for. There has to be a certain role that is played. Like you said, the man's role is to pursue and to be sure that everything is secure in the marriage. And if he wants you, baby, he needs to do things properly, and he needs to ask you to take his hand. First he need to ask me, and then if I give the approval, then he needs to come and ask for your hand in marriage. That's it. If anything other than that, you're making a damn fool of yourself. Period. DJ Green.
This is great. Showtime, how long you been married now?
It'll be 5 years in October. It'll be 4 years. It'll be 5 years.
And how long we all like together before you got married?
Off and on for 20 years.
I know that. I'm talking about this.
Last time?
Yeah. Oh, y'all just straight got married and moved in together.
No.
So was it like a year or 2, 3?
It was probably.
Y'all been together for a minute now. That's what I'm asking.
It was probably close to 3 years, maybe.
So 8 years. Y'all been together this time.
That's it. We'll go with that. Sure.
Right. All right. So cool.
Sure.
Rich girl, you've been out the game damn near 20 years, right?
It'll be 18 years this September.
Earlier today on this show, you had said that like I said, oh, my scene to the streets. Like you said, like, I don't know how we get. Where I'm getting at is this is happening now where women are proposing because the streets are that bad for a woman, really for men too, but the streets, it's not like the streets even 8 years ago. It's totally different. These women, I commend them because they want to get out of these streets to the point where they're
out of the streets. You're with the guy. Like I'm out of the streets. Well, it's like you said, I just got proposed to 17 years in. So the streets was just sitting there. Like all I had to do is open the door and step my foot out. I wasn't going nowhere. It didn't matter to me. I still would not have proposed to him. It could be 18 years, 19 years, 20 years. I would have stayed here, not in the streets, until he was ready to say, will you marry me?
Until he rolled up in that wheelchair and said, babe, let's go ahead and get married.
Baby, you ready now?
These women might not be as sure as you that, well, he ain't gonna kick me out or he not gonna dump me.
Kick me out? Why would he kick me out? Why would they get kicked out?
Who knows?
Well, then that's more of the reason to not do it. If you are afraid that if you don't propose to your man, he will kick you out, then run. He is not the one for you. You should be okay with knowing that you have security, whether y'all are married or not.
They want out of these streets. That's what I'm saying. You don't understand.
Why are they in the streets? They got a man that they're ready to propose to. So they're not in the street. You don't go from the streets to saying, will you marry me? You're in a relationship and you've been in a relationship for a long time. And that's why they're dropping to their knees and asking men to marry them. These are not women from the street to, will you marry me? These are relationships. Will you marry me?
They don't want the possibility of going back to the streets. Let me rephrase that. It's that bad out here for single folks, especially single women, even single men too. But these women want to get They don't want any chance of being thrown back to the wolves.
Well,
there's a
I'm
different type of wolf
to tell
out here
them
now.
a man saying "I do" is not stopping him from being in the streets.
Oh no! You saw me
cheating? So you getting your man
like
to
cheating
because you propose to your man. How is that bringing security in their relationship?
Because that's been him saying, "I'm not going to go nowhere."
Does that mean he's not going to go nowhere? Because he said, "I'm not going to go nowhere."
More than likely.
Well, so what happened? Okay, Green. So explain this to me.
Oh, so married men don't cheat.
They might cheat. Who cares? But married men don't file for divorce.
No, so married men can cheat as long as they don't file for a divorce.
Whoever files for divorce is who ended the relationship.
So what? Why does it matter who ended the relationship? I just said, can married men cheat? Do married men cheat?
Of course they do.
Oh, okay.
Not all. I'm just saying the married women cheat too.
Yeah,
married people cheat.
Cheating happens in marriages, right?
Yeah,
you should know, right? You should know, right? Right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Right. So I'm just saying, it doesn't matter whether you're married or not. You can misbehave in a marriage.
Men don't leave though. That's the key. That's the thing. Rarely, very rarely. Like you said, old boy did that when he left that girl, but probably because she was screwing her assistant the entire time they were dealing with each other, and he got sick of it. You see what I'm saying? But that's not the normal thing. Usually, a woman just thinks that maybe there's something else out there for me. I'm not happy. Blah blah blah. But these women, they don't want to wait for him. They want to get in there right now. So I'm not mad at them because they're like, no, I don't want to ever be single again. I want to be with you. I'm not mad at them at all for doing that.
Then be with them.
But okay, so this is what I don't understand from that perspective, Green. And RG, I want you to chime in on this. So if I'm thinking that from a woman's perspective, if you ask a man, if you have to ask a man to marry you, right? To me, I would think that means that he's not ready to be married, because if he was, he would ask you first, right? So from a woman's perspective, I would think that women would be less likely to make the decision to ask a man to marry them, knowing that if he ain't asked you, then he ain't ready.
That's because that's a societal norm. But if you notice, there's nothing normal in society.
And that's what I said. Everybody is doing what they want. It's no more rules. Like you can do really whatever you want. So why not? I'm not against it. It's just not for me. I'm not against it. Do you?
Right.
But I just think it kind of just
like if you
strip him away from it. Like, you might as well just bitch him down and make him stay at home, and you pay all the bills. Like, just go ahead and reverse the whole thing. If you're gonna do it like that,
like Usher,
yeah.
I don't get it. I just can't imagine somebody getting on their knees and like asking me to marry them.
But to say in your daughter's generation and my son's generation, them growing up, it may be a new thing that this is what women do.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not weird though. That generation, they do a lot of things. They walk around.
There's a lot of weird shit going on.
You don't. That's
they walk around in hoodies and sweatpants. They walk around in hoodies and sweatpants in 90-degree weather. It's a lot of weird stuff that goes on with that.
It's not weird. You just don't agree with it.
Weird.
It's weird. It's just weird to you.
It's weird
to you.
The difference is Showtime said he would tell his daughter she a damn fool, and Risco said she'd be like, "Well, do you? I wouldn't do it, but do you?" That's the difference.
You said what?
Like you said, Risco, you said if your daughter came, you said I'm going to do this. You were like, "Well, do you?" But I wouldn't. Showtime said he would tell his daughter she's a damn fool.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
But see,
you will just accept this is the norm.
We're too different. I accept people for who they are. I'm not gonna try. I gotta let you live your life. I'm living mine. Can't nobody live it for me. So I have to let you live yours. I would tell you what I would do, but ultimately, do you?
I'm gonna tell you.
You gotta live with it.
I'm gonna tell you, weird, B. Straight up, like you weird. Like
I'm not mad. I mean, I don't. It's like since the societal norm is to wait for the man, I get how that's what people want to do, but I'm not mad at those women for doing that at all.
Okay.
But as a man, do you think you would feel some type of way to have a woman get on her knee in front of family and friends and say, DJ Green, will you marry me with your mom and all your cousins and aunts?
I would feel like this woman loves me to freaking death. That's how I would feel, and that's how any man is gonna feel.
We would joke the hell.
A man is not gonna feel like a man is not gonna feel like
I'm gonna tell
a man is not gonna feel like, oh, what's wrong with this girl? No, you wouldn't.
You say you gonna tell her get her ass up?
Get your dumb ass up. You're not just,
no, you would.
Yes.
You would not. That would crush her. No, you would not do that. No, you wouldn't. No, you would not.
Dog.
Get out of here.
You're not gonna. No.
She's gonna be on one of these Showtime. Will you marry me?
That's an embarrassment to me. Like that's
all your family and friends watching her on her knee.
No, your family would be like, "Yo, what is he doing to her?" That's what they're gonna say.
No,
they're not gonna be.
They are going to be in some group chats, and they're gonna be joking the hell out of Showtime.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna be in one of them.
How they gonna joke him if the girl want to marry him?
Because the situation is just funny. That ain't how we grew up.
Yeah,
that's not our norm.
It's not the norm, right?
Yeah. Right. So it's weird not weird, but it's just different.
It's different.
You gotta feed us. They want us to accept so much, and I'm trying, but you gotta baby feed it to me. Like I'm accepting this community, and I'm accepting this over here. Like I'm trying to accept y'all all. Like, but y'all just gotta take it slow. Y'all gotta stand in line. Take a number. Like
like women that propose to men got to get in the back. Like they got to get all the way in the back.
We got too much other things to accept.
I agree.
To worry about y'all jumping to y'all knees and begging men to marry y'all.
Just wait your turn. Get until it's time for you to get to the front of the line.
That comes like 2025, 2026.
We still not accepting.
No, we
on now. We still working through it.
Right now, we still with the gays. The gays is running. The gays is running this acceptance thing right now. You will learn to accept them.
We ain't even legal in every state yet. Y'all got to get back. Like let's.
Oh yeah. We ain't legal in Georgia. Like dropping to your knee is definitely last on my list. Of
Take your time. Take your time. Just go back. Just go back. So yeah, man. I don't know, man. So yeah, that's all the stories we got for this show. So don't forget to check us out on Instagram. We're heading over to Instagram in just a few.
Now.
We're going over Instagram right now to do the Real Raw and the Ratchet.
Ow!
I had to kill a bug. I'm sorry.
A roach?
No, it was not a roach. It was a water bug. A water bug.
That's in the roach family.
Right, no, it was a gnat. If it was a water bug, I want to kill
a gnat.
Yeah.
So why'd you say water bug? Hold on. It was a roach.
It was a roach.
It was a roach for sure. Now a water bug is huge. He said that was a gnat.
I was joking, jerk.
The way you pounded that damn. The way you pounded that, you were like this. Bam! That was a goddamn roach.
I wouldn't kill a roach with my bare hands.
A little gnat, you would be like this. Tap. You were like, bam.
These North Carolina gnats, they different. They don't care about nothing.
They're on steroids. You hit them and they bounce back up. Yeah,
definitely. So we heading over to Instagram, y'all. Make sure you head over to the Instagram at Talk of the Town Unfiltered. We got Real Raw and Ratchet. We got a special guest coming on. Young Sean is going to join us. So we'll talk about some love advice, some life advice. We'll tell people what they should do about a STD test that they got and they didn't expect. We'll talk about all of that. So make sure you tap in Real Raw and Ratchet. RG, what you got?
Just make sure y'all tune in. We're headed over there right now. So you can log in to Talk of the Town Unfiltered. Talk of the Town Unfiltered on Instagram. Yep. Go over there right now.
If you have something, you're going to get half results, and hard work will always pay off, y'all. But in fellas, please remember, if she won't submit, you must have quit.
All right, that's what it is. We'll see y'all back here hopefully next week. Maybe not. I don't know. Catch us if you can.
Catch us if you can.
Peace.